We are not giving up.
Adios, amigos.
No. Hola.
Hola.
Señoras and señoritas and señor.
Yes. What she said. I don't know all those.
Still can't flip the camera around, so you're going to have to read my shirt backwards. Blame it on Facebook. They took that away. I don't know why, but that's fine. Hi, Amber. You're on the dot with us.
Gosh.
I can't.
Did she get a notification?
I hope so. Maybe.
She must have.
Happy Tuesday.
Happy Tuesday. Happy Taco Tuesday. It's Taco Tuesday.
It is Taco Tuesday.
Did you know that?
Taco Tuesday.
Who's making me tacos?
What are you doing over there?
I'm trying to spill anything else today.
Doing good. All right.
Look at that.
Ooh, tacos. That sounds good.
That sound good?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but who's going to make them for me?
That's the question.
I mean, Mr. J.
I'm not.
He told me would. Just trying to clear
Amber set herself an alarm. Good for you.
Really? So you didn't get a
Thank you.
notification? Bummer.
I think there's a way. Maybe you can try it. A way for you to set your notifications to tell you when we're going live.
Yeah.
I have that set on Instagram for something, but I don't think I did it on purpose.
You did
just
one of
happened
me.
accidentally, and I just left it alone. So
One of those happy little accidents.
right.
So you remember what we were doing last Tuesday? Here, I fixed the paintbrush.
She fixed the paintbrush.
Kind of like how you fixed your glasses that one day.
I love it. Okay. So that's fixed. That's
for
put
now.
away. What is that doing in here?
I was hoping to get one more.
You are hilarious.
I'm just trying to clear up a space so I have a space to, chat with you.
Not leaving this over there by you.
Not today.
No.
Today's not a good day.
That's not.
I'm a klutz today.
Some days are like that for everyone.
Do you remember what we did last week?
Yes. We painted a Christmas thing. We took the wreath off the Christmas thing, painted it, we cut out a table runner,
Yeah.
and I think that's as far as we got.
Yeah. We will need red, white, and blue paint. Sorry. And not the broken paint. Well, I mean, I guess you could use the broken paintbrush if you want. See if it works. Or not.
Okay. Red, white, and blue paint.
Red, white, and blue. Only if we have time. We won't necessarily
What do you mean only if we have time?
Well, it depends on how long it takes you to do this, we're always wondering how long it might take you to do something.
Okay, here's real red.
Real red. Real white. You got your blue.
White.
Real white?
I think so.
Okay. Real blue?
What kind of blue?
Just any old blue.
No, Christy.
A blue that looks like...
Blue?
Yeah, blue.
Okay.
So blue for you.
Do I need a tray or no?
No. I don't know that we'll get to that.
Oh, okay.
So, I just want to be prepared in case we can.
Do you remember this, you guys?
Remember this hot mess?
Oh, it didn't look like this, though.
No.
It's too big.
It's a little big.
What do we do about that?
Cut it off.
Okay. And also, I didn't paint the...
Yeah, we didn't decide on a paint color for the sides. So, I was thinking
that's
we just
the other thing we were doing.
We can do gray.
Okay.
That's totally fine.
Okay.
Because the gray in here, we'll pop it out.
Okay.
I was thinking gray to begin with.
Okay, maybe you said that and that's why I remembered that. Let's turn this.
I'll take this needle. So, I did a little mind exploration. Yeah. Don't get too deep.
Okay.
On what, I was trying to figure out, like, what I wanted to do. I wanted to jazz it up a bit. I mean, I know
there's stuff on here.
Yeah. Settle down over there, Janelle?
First of all, I'm always pretty settled down. Second of all, don't boss me around!
So what I did was, I kind of got out some different elements of things that I might like. Which is just vase filler.
Okay.
Which I think is really pretty.
Yes.
It's not really a color.
No, but this is just beads.
Beads. And they're kind of a translucent gray. And I'll take those.
Oh.
Beads.
Yeah, like
some pearly things.
Oh, arthritis. I've been having joint pain.
You need to do that the crochet exercises.
Is that what it's from? It's not from menopause or...
We're going to say no.
Okay.
Do your crochet exercises. Okay. This is going to be for some embellishment too.
Okay.
But I did string these for you, so they are on a loose kind of string. Yeah.
Okay.
It's probably longer than you need,
okay.
so you can adjust that. But we will get to embellishing. But the first thing we're going to do is take this off, and we'll paint the gray.
Okay.
Because that's what we decided we would do. I'll just fold this.
Oh, but all the stuff.
It'll be fine. It'll fold up into it. And then I'll pull it away. Okay. And the embellishing part, of course, is always fun. So Janelle went ahead and just put an extra layer of the cream background. Just to kind of cover up the very ends.
Maybe, I don't know, maybe a little bit see in the center, but we're going to cover that so I don't spend much time on it.
Yeah. Just so you didn't have to watch her paint more. Well, you're still going to watch her paint more because you're going to watch her paint the frame. But
I'm kind of nervous about the frame.
Why?
Because of the inside. But
well, you can use blue tape, but then you have to be careful of pulling the cream off. So
no,
it's
just whatever.
It's just whatever.
It's just whatever.
And if you wanted to,
it's wobbly. Feel it.
Yeah, it's wobbly.
Why is it like that? And I don't like it.
Well, since I haven't used that paintbrush, I would say it might be from the paintbrush user.
I have not used this paintbrush. This is the one I have been using.
Oh.
This is the wet one. I just put this one because this one's wet.
Oh. I don't know. Why is it wobbly?
I don't know. I usually take this big one out.
No? It doesn't screw on.
Maybe we'll have to fix it. You can tell me how to do that.
Nothing duct tape and staples won't fix.
Oh, okay.
It doesn't come off, so I don't... Oh, wait. It does come off.
Christy, there's stuff in here.
How bizarre. It's almost like they made the casing too big.
Oh, weird.
Yeah. I guess you could paint like this, Janelle. Can you guys see?
Yes.
There you go. Or you could put it on the end of the paint. Oh, no, it's still too big. I don't know. I have no idea what they were thinking.
Huh.
Made in China. Well, whoever made it didn't do a very good job. So, but they did a good job on the other one. So, they did a half a good job. So, I'll give them half an applause.
Half a clap.
Yeah, half a clap. Speaking of which, I think, well, you should, what'd you do this weekend? Because we should always talk about what Janelle did this weekend.
Because, wow, that's super exciting.
It's always exciting.
It's not. It's hardly ever exciting. I got a lot of chores done. Actually. One of them being, I got my kitchen clean. I don't know why it's so hard for us these days to keep our kitchen clean. I do know why. Nobody's ever home. It's just, seems like there's not enough time. Anyway, I got the kitchen clean. And I got all my Rick pulled all the summer boxes down for me so I could get my sandals out because the weather. And then, I don't know if you guys can tell, but Chrissy asks a question and then she gets on her phone while I'm talking. She's doing something else.
I just had a little bit of a freak out.
No freaking out. Put your phone away.
Well, when is the Book of Mormon?
I don't know. Did we miss it? Did we miss it?
We better not have. How do I get into...
Wouldn't that have been in our email? I don't remember seeing an email.
Well, I think it's this... I thought it was the end of May or...
May is over.
Yeah. Or the beginning of June. But I don't see it in my wallet. You know, my Apple wallet. I'm so proud I have an Apple wallet, you guys.
And didn't you put all the shows in your Apple wallet?
I thought I did. But I don't see it in there. But it should still be in there, even if...
Not in your wallet.
Yeah, in my Apple wallet. It doesn't go away. I have to get rid of it. It just stays in there.
Well, I wonder if you didn't put it in there. Because it's not part of our... It was an add-on.
I know. But I just thought of that. I don't know why I just thought of it.
Oh, probably because we were talking about doing stuff exciting.
Yeah, I think so. And I'm really excited to...
I know you've been wanting to see that for years.
Well, kind of like you with Hamilton.
I know.
It's supposed to be hilarious.
That's what we've heard. On the raunchy side.
What day do we normally go?
Wednesdays.
It's running right now. June 3rd, 4th, 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th.
Log into your Portland.
Is anybody else going?
Portland Broadway app.
Okay. Does anybody else know about this thing? Because if they do, I want to know. So that's why I was like, and I quit talking because I was like, I had a moment.
Oh no.
Why? I don't like that. Well, I'm glad you got your kitchen cleaned.
Yeah.
I always feel good when I get projects done. I mean, there's always more projects, right? But
yeah.
I do find it kind of monotonous. I love people who love to clean, but...
Well, I know people that have to have their kitchen clean every night. I don't subscribe to that anymore.
That's me. I hate it. I hate having a dirty kitchen. It literally makes me be in a bad mood. So, if the kitchen is clean, then I can live with just about anything else.
I'm doing a terrible job.
Fired.
I'm having a hard time seeing.
But that's okay because we can always touch up the inside.
Okay.
We can move on from that. We just do the edges. We'll just dry the inside because that's the most important part before we lay down the actual image. What I saw, one of my friends had gone apple picking. Why don't you turn it around?
It's too big.
Janelle, do you want to turn it around? No. No. Okay, well. She's going to be stubborn, you guys. It's okay.
Shocker.
Probably should have used a square.
A sprayer?
A square.
A square.
Can't
hear today. To protect the bottom?
No, so that you could get a straighter line on the inside.
Yeah. Probably. Also, I should have done this part before. So I don't feel rushed.
Are you feeling rushed?
I always feel rushed. Doing these, like, this is not the thing people want to see.
You know, there's people who get on and watch other people paint, like our friend Kim. That's what she does the whole time.
Yeah, she's doing interesting painting. And she's fast and good. I'm just terrible.
Bob Ross wouldn't say that.
No. But I wouldn't listen to him either. Still.
You're hilarious, Janelle.
We need some more. Did you find our show yet?
I don't see it in the thing.
Huh.
As if it was never purchased or something. There's something wrong.
Uh-oh. We are going to have to look into that.
Yeah, I'm nervous, you guys. So the next two is MJ the musical and Juliet.
You guys know how much we love our show.
Yeah. So, and the whole reason we did this season was Hamilton and the Book of Mormon. I mean, I am excited about MJ the musical too. Because who doesn't like Michael Jackson?
You know there's people that don't like Michael Jackson.
He's the king of pop. So, I like his music.
I know some of it.
You didn't listen to Michael?
No. I was in my
Did you have
Christian music era.
Did you have MTV?
Oh gosh, no. We barely had a television.
Oh, okay.
Let alone, we never had cable.
MTV was so good back then. They actually played music videos then.
I am afeared that my parents would have thought MTV was
The devil.
not appropriate.
I remember when Guns N' Roses came on. Axl Rose came on and said his first hit, I think, was Welcome to the Jungle.
Okay.
And I was like, what a stupid song. And he is atrocious looking. He looks like he needs to take a bath. And people just thought he was so cute. And I was like, ugh. His hair's long and stringy. I like the boy bands that had, like Motley Crue that had the good hair, big and fluffy, ratted out. I was like, oh, and Axl Rose was just so skinny.
Really?
Oh my gosh, he was so skinny.
Was he a typical rock star from the 80s? Probably cokehead.
I have no idea.
I would not want to say, because what if he wasn't? But,
Yeah.
I think, didn't drugs and alcohol make you kind of skinny? Okay, Christy.
Yeah. Janelle, move on.
Forget the outside right now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Move on. Just blow. I said, blow, dry. Just dry the inside. That's all we care about.
Hair dryer.
Just don't do it on your hair. You really fry the ends. I like that color.
I do too. It is a little greenish, but it's cuter. So.
You smell the paint.
I know.
I can feel the heat.
All right. We're just drying this so that I can work with it, right?
Yeah, because this is going to come right up to it, and we don't want to get paint on it. So,
I do believe that that is probably
she does believe.
good enough. It's a tacky spot over there.
Did you call me tacky?
Nope, this spot over here. Okay. Now,
Hot. Man down. Throwing my balls around again. Okay. We're going to adhere the fabric
to the board
to the board
with
we can do Aline's fabric glue. I think this one's fabric glue. There might be fabric glue there, but we can use that one too.
this is tacky glue.
Either one. Either one will work.
That is too small of a.
We could use Mod Podge too if you would rather use that.
I would.
You just can't get it outside of the area or it'll be shiny.
Can't get it outside of the what?
The fabric area or it'll be shiny on the board.
Okay. Got nervous all of a sudden.
So the spots that we're going to cut off, we'll do it with an X-Acto knife.
Okay.
So, do you want this on the board or do you want me to take the board from you and you can lay it down on the
Let's do that.
Is that easier?
Yeah. Okay.
I'll remove the board.
I don't feel as nervous.
Okay. I'll sit over here and blow on the board. I'll help it dry. I would pour it into the cap or something. Because you don't want to pour it on there.
We're not very prepared today.
She's not very prepared today, you guys. Hey, Janelle, did you already post that? The little book that you made? Did you post that?
This was, Christy, your ADHD is not my friend.
It's not my fault.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not my fault. She tells me those things all the time. Trying to take on that responsibility. It's okay. We can put more back in.
The indoor-outdoor stuff is slower than a snail.
Really? It's like extra thick?
Yes. Now, does this have to go on every piece of the fabric or like most of it and the edges? Or not the edges?
Definitely the edges to get it to adhere down. And then I would make sure that there's at least some in the middle so that it'll stick to the middle. So it doesn't have to be, you know, like sopping wet in the middle, but it has to have some.
Okay.
So what were you going to say about this? Yes, it is, or no, it's not?
It's not posted on Facebook.
No, but is it posted in the other place?
No.
Oh, okay.
Okay, interesting. I have
That's
to be
weird.
careful. They just ran the
Maybe
thread
dab.
from spot to spot.
Weird. So maybe just dab.
Yeah.
Dab a little here, dab a little there. Well, you guys will have to check out.
I have not posted it yet. No.
Oh, okay. You guys will have to check out our TikTok if you're interested in embroidery. Janelle is doing an embroidery series on there and just did her first project, and it's going to be...
I'm actually going to post it on Facebook too.
Oh.
I just
Okay.
decided that today while you
Oh.
were down. I haven't done it yet, but I'm getting it ready. But I was having trouble with... what did it say? Facebook kept saying, the video can't be processed.
Oh.
So...
And we hadn't posted in 1,000 million days?
that I was on... No, I opened it up and they had me logged into Rick's old business.
That's weird.
Yes, very.
That's really strange. I hate it when stuff like that happens. That's why I hate technology.
Well, that doesn't usually happen because of technology. That Facebook is...
being wackadoodle.
I feel like it. Maybe they're not, but I feel like it, and I'm going with it. I can't tell where I've already put this. So I'm just going to go to the edges now.
Okay.
And I'm going to work from this little foot.
It's not really a foot, it's a flower.
For the purposes of the shape, it is the foot of the project.
Oh, okay. I just didn't want people to think you were gluing a foot down.
I'm getting glue on the table.
The table will wash. I just didn't want you to get glue on the project. Because that would be worse.
It's getting on the project.
The wood project. Because then it would be glossy.
Ah.
Aleene's isn't glossy when it dries, but
So that's
Mod
it's
Podge
like
is. Yeah.
good selling factor.
So if you are going to use Mod Podge, make sure you don't get it onto whatever surface it is.
You
that
don't
you're
want
gonna,
shiny.
Yeah. It is very strange that it's really hard to find gloss paint.
Really?
Yeah.
People don't like glossy stuff?
No. And it used to be all the time, everything was glossy.
Oh.
It was hard to find matte paint.
So how long has that been a trend? Or is that not a trend? That's
No, that's a trend.
Oh.
It's definitely a trend. So if you want glossy, for the majority of stuff, you have to paint it matte and then spray it with gloss.
Oh.
Huh. Weird, right?
Yeah.
Everybody wants everything matte now. I think you can find satin too, but that's it. So sad, all the Joann's are closed. I looked everywhere. Nothing was opened.
They're done. It's gone. It's over. What a shame.
Oh no, I thought maybe they might do an online thing. You know, kind of like, what did Toys R Us do? They did an online thing for a while, and then before they went into Macy's. But no cigar.
I feel like that is capitalism gone awry.
Well, one of the workers there had told me that it was almost like bad karma, because Joann's bought out somebody else who'd gone out of business.
Didn't they buy Hancock Fabrics?
I think so. Yeah. And they were going out of business, and they were like a big deal or whatever.
Interesting. That was a long time ago.
So, reap what you sow.
'Tis true. We're going to do our best to only reap things that are, only sow things that reap us good benefits.
It's going to go back to like when I was a kid, and the art places were the only places that had craft things, and there was hardly any craft items.
At the art store?
Yeah, I mean, they had some bead stuff.
But I imagine that the art store is paints, acrylics, and watercolors, and canvases, and paintbrushes, and...
Yeah. And they had some beads and stuff in there, but just a small little section. I mean, now we have bead stores.
Yeah.
But when you go to a bead store, you're going to pay a whole lot more for beads, let me tell you. Because they're getting high quality beads.
I feel the same. It's probably going to be the same with yarn. You can go to a yarn store, but they're going to be...
You're going to be paying... It's like fabric. You can go to a quilting store.
Right.
But you're getting quilting fabric. You're getting high quality fabric.
Which, great, high quality, but sometimes not everybody has the funds.
Well, not only that, but when you're crafting with it, rather than
making a garment or a blanket or...
Yeah, you don't need high quality to rip something up.
Right.
To, make a garland with or something. You just need something cheap.
How do you feel about my abilities here?
Yeah, I think you're doing pretty good.
Doing good on getting the edges.
Yeah, good job. Whistle while you work.
I wasn't really looking for a good job, but I'll always take a good job.
Yeah. Give her a B+ today.
I will take that.
Other than when she tried to glue it earlier down to the table.
I wasn't trying to. So I got...
Okay, maybe a B-.
So I got all my summer clothes down. And got all my sandals and my flip-flops out. And all my caftans.
Are you excited?
I'm so excited. Excited.
All your Nana dresses.
Yep.
You ready to go?
I'm ready to go. I mean, yeah.
I went to McMinnville this weekend. Had never been there.
And did you love it?
It's beautiful out there.
Okay, I feel like...
Beautiful.
I feel like I've Mod Podged it.
Okay, here you go. There's your board. I blew on it as much as I could with all the hot air that I had. And I feel like it's pretty dry. So no rushing in this part, okay? Settle down.
Oh, I'm so scared.
So you're going to want to lay it down, and part of the edges are going to go up onto the frame. And that's going to be...
like I should start at the bottom?
Yeah. Don't glue your eye shut. Do you want to turn it around this way?
Oh.
Will that make it easier? Whistle while you work. The other thing you do, Janelle, is you could roll it up and then unroll it.
Or I could have my assistant help me. Center it? Center the can?
Yes, center the can. That's what you want, is center the can.
Because this other stuff is not.
Yeah.
Here, don't pull on it. think from that end?
It looks centered from this end.
Okay.
How do you feel on that end?
I feel good about it. It doesn't feel very sticky. Do I have to like...
Well, you can put more stick down if you need to.
You see what I mean? Did I do a bad job?
No bad jobs here. Some of it might have just got absorbed. Because it is fabric. I mean, yeah,
right.
That's how that happened. It just got absorbed while you were going around. So if there's any parts that are like, I would just pick a part, pull it up, put some stuff on it. Okay. You should actually be able to feel kind of the glue coming through to the other side of the fabric.
Okay.
Yeah. That's when you know it's sticky enough.
Okay. Okay, that right there is good.
No, you don't want to stick it to the side here.
I thought we were cutting that off.
We are, but you don't want it on though.
What?
Oh, well, that's fine. We can do that. You just repaint the gray, so it's fine.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
What's wrong?
I think some of that's going to show.
You can always repaint it too, if you need to.
Hi, Dana. How are you? We're just gluing fabric.
Well, fabric from a runner.
Oh, yeah. A table runner.
Yeah. That we cut out. And you got a frame from an old Christmas.
Wasn't this one in the $5 box you thought?
Yeah. Definitely it came from the $5 box. And then we're just going to zhuzh it up with some embellishments.
Everybody loves a little zhuzh. Well, not everybody, but those people are sad. I went out on the golf course this weekend.
You golfed?
No.
No.
I don't golf.
No. You rode.
I ride in the cart. I have a little beverage. I make the jokes. Everyone has an excellent time. The weather was gorgeous.
Did you go with anybody?
I went with Rick, one of his coworkers, and then, and then another guy joined us. He was scoping the course out because they were having a tournament the next day. He was playing in the tournament. So I didn't know this, they get a chance to play the course before the tournament. So that was kind of nice. He was very nice.
What did anybody else do? You guys do anything for the weekend last weekend? Anybody doing anything for this weekend coming up? I heard there were a lot of garage sales. I did see a lot of garage sales. Unfortunately, I was driving to McMinnville, so I couldn't stop.
You're on a bit of a time crunch.
Yeah. Mr. J had to go play at the symphony. That was their last show of the year. I think they have a summer one down at Esther Shore Park.
Isn't he the first chair bassist?
Yeah. So we didn't have a lot of time, but it was a really pretty drive. But I did see...
They didn't have a lot of time, but they had a good time.
Yeah. But we did get to drive down there. Then we came back. But I was like, oh, look at all these garage sales and estate sales. I'm missing out on them. Because a couple weekends ago...
love that.
Well, a couple weekends ago, remember, we tried to go on a Friday, and there literally was none.
That's true.
It was the weirdest thing. I've never seen...
Maybe it's just too early in the season.
A Friday where there was absolutely no sales going on. But there was a whole skidoo of them happening last weekend.
Now, how long is this going to take to dry?
Not long.
Really?
Yeah.
What's not long?
2 shakes of a hen's
Yeah,
tail.
I'm going to have you watch all of our lives back and realize that you have time blindness.
It depends on how much glue you put on in what areas.
Okay.
So if you put a lot of glue, it's going to take longer.
Okay, that makes sense.
If you put less glue, it's going to take less time. But you saw how quickly it dried before you even got all the way around.
Right.
It was absorbed into the thing.
Back hurts. Hi, Crystal.
Hi, Crystal.
Ugh. Okay.
So now
we've stuck our fabric.
You stuck your fabric. You're going to use the Glean's tacky glue.
Okay.
For this next part. And I don't know if you want to put your pearls on first, maybe, and then do the next part.
Get my hands clean.
Oh no, dirty hands.
No, listen to me. She's got to bring it up every stinking time. I need to be able to feel what I'm doing. I can't. There's a bunch of glue on my fingers.
No, glue on the fingers.
I'm not listening to you.
Okay. You should stick your fingers in your ears.
You should stick my fingers in your ears. Trying to clean up the stuff as I go so I can open this the next time I want to use it.
Yeah, we found out real quick you don't put lids on things and not clean it off, because then you literally got to get a wrench out.
Yeah, for real. For real. Okay.
So you're going to take, let's do this one first. Maybe it might be easier.
Okay.
I would probably use hot glue for this one. So turn your little thing on, and I'll explain what to do.
Okay.
So
where are we putting this?
This is going to be the handle.
Of the jar.
Of the jar.
Okay.
So see where the handle doesn't really come all the way up? You're going to just follow the handle
right.
exactly the way it is.
Okay.
You can, I was thinking you could glue on each single one, but oh my gosh, that would take forever. So
longer than it took me to paint it?
Yeah.
I don't understand the difference. So, if people don't mind watching me paint and dry the paint, why would they mind watching me glue each bead?
Well, I did think you could sew each bead on.
No! That's a big no.
So I thought you could just figure out, I think this is longer than what it needs to be. I strung the beads already for you.
Wasn't that so nice? So I didn't have to do that.
Yes. So you might not need the whole strand. So start at one end.
Okay.
Start gluing it on with the hot glue. And then once you get to the end, you'll have to put a knot at the end of the bead, otherwise they'll all come off.
Okay.
But I left extra string for you to make a knot.
Right there?
Yeah. Does that make sense?
For the most part, let's see how I do.
Do you have glue sticks still over there? Okay.
Oh yeah, got several. It's got to heat up a little bit more. It's time for a water break.
And then the extra beads that you have, set those aside.
Okay.
In a corner. But I left you plenty of string to make a knot because I was very purposeful of that.
Okay.
So I thought, oh, Janelle's not going to have enough string. She's going to be over there going, how am I going to get a knot in here? So.
Now, what is this going to be? Just like a wall hanging?
Yeah. Oh.
Okay.
You don't think it's pretty? I mean, it will be pretty when we're all done.
I just realized there's embellishments on here. You can't use it like a tray or anything.
No.
So.
Because you'd ruin it.
Yeah.
I don't know if they can see it on the television.
I don't know.
But like these are sequins, but they're translucent, so you can't really see them very easily.
Yeah. They're actually not sequins, Christy. You don't have your glasses on, ma'am. They're beads.
These are not beads.
Oh! I thought you were pointing at the.
So put your glasses on, ma'am.
No. No.
See, you guys, she doesn't like to be bossed around.
I don't. Everybody knows this. Nobody is surprised.
So they are sequins and they are translucent.
The petal part.
The petal part, yeah. These ones down here are white, so you can see those, but there's a lot of them that are on here that are translucent. You can't see them. So I don't know if you can see them on the live or not.
Just a tiny little dab, because I know hot glue kind of like squishes out. And we don't want it to do that.
Yeah, you don't want to put too much on there because you don't want to squish it outside of the bead zone. Thought you had a snake for a second.
Yeah.
So a few more weeks till our show, our craft show.
Craft show is at the end of June. We've been crafting away.
Yep. What's going on
This is
over
not going to work.
Why?
It's not sticking. Why is it not sticking?
Let me know if it doesn't stick.
Okay. Maybe I just moved it too soon.
I was going to say, you might need a few seconds for it to dry.
Craft show is the last weekend in June.
Out at the Kmart on Division, no, it's in Gresham. Is it Division Street? No, it's not Division Street.
Burnside.
Burnside.
Yeah. We're very nervous, of course. Even though we did a show before, this is an actual like craft show.
Yeah.
We're doing something different.
We're going to do a couple of them coming up. We need all the trial runs we can get.
Yeah, we do.
And come see us. Come say hello.
We'd love that.
Yeah. I know there's food there. Drinks there. I don't think there's, well, I don't know if there's alcoholic beverages, but I know there's beverages to drink. Like, I know there's coffee and things like that.
I wonder what kind of food there will be.
They usually have food trucks and stuff.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, I love a food truck.
Yeah, when we went to the farmhouse, you got a spud truck.
Oh, yeah. The spud bus.
Oh,
there
the
was
spud bus.
One of the little buses. Some guy had changed it into a food cart. And then he did baked potatoes. And so it was the spud bus. It was so cute.
What, you had a weird baked potato, though. It wasn't just like a baked potato.
No. It was stroganoff.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Stroganoff.
Didn't you do a half and half?
Yes. What were the other?
Undecided or something weird? Chili?
Maybe it was chili, bacon chili or something. Clearly the stroganoff hit it.
Was it?
No, I loved it. It was good. It was good. I liked it. You did something else.
I did that burger place.
Oh, the smash burger.
And was it a smash burger?
Oh, I thought it was. No, I
I
thought
don't
it
think
was.
I've ever had a smash burger.
I mean, let's be honest. It's just the same thing, but flatter.
Why do they smash it?
Honestly, I don't know. Why do they smash it? Why do they smash the burger?
Does anybody know why they why they smash a burger and then call it a smash burger? What's the point of that? Does it taste different?
I mean, why would it taste different?
I don't know. They put different stuff on it.
If it's still just a burger, I don't know. It's marketing.
Anyway, I had that, but everybody that went to that burger cart, you could tell who went to the burger cart. You know why? There was grease. I had the biggest grease stain on my shirt because I was carrying all this stuff over to the table and I put it up against my shirt and literally...
And the box was not very grease proof.
Another lady had a big old stain on her white pants.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, burger place. She's like, yeah, how'd you know? And I was like, I too.
Same.
Okay,
what did you tell me to do?
You're going to come up to the end of it and you'll finish gluing it and then take the rest of the beads off.
Oh, I see. Okay. Almost there.
So once you have your last bead on there, you'll take those beads off and then you'll make a knot at the end so the beads can't come off and maybe put a little dollop of glue or something.
But the glue, I can't make a knot. How am I gonna do that, Christy?
If you take the beads off, you'll have a big long piece of string.
Oh, I have to cut the string.
Yeah, that's why I made the knot way down there.
Okay.
So you'd have plenty of
You didn't say that part.
string left. Cut the string where the knot is.
There. Okay. And
Take the beads off. Save those beads, though, on your project. That's fine. Just put them over here in the corner. Okay. Then you can make a knot. If you can't, then just put a dollop of
it's glued.
Then put a dollop of glue at the end.
And that's
with
the last
string.
one.
And
Why are they moving like
yeah, don't cut it until you've glued it. And then cut the string. Go ahead and cut the string above it just a little bit. Leave it there while we decorate the rest.
that? Okay. Guys, can you see that? So cute.
Next, you're going to take your Aleene's glue and this. What is it? I don't know. It's called Vase filler.
You guys see?
It's sparkly.
Does it say?
I don't know. I don't think it says anything on it.
Huh, doesn't say. Okay.
And you're going to kind of just fill in the jar. So you'll
Fill
put
in
some,
the jar?
yeah,
The jar.
the jar. So
Like cover it?
yeah, but only the jar part.
This part?
Yeah.
So put Aleene's down.
Aleene's down, then put that down, and just follow the line and cover that so it doesn't. That'll just like be sprinkled over the top of it. Do you know what I'm saying? So it should just be like a thin layer.
What?
Thin layer. And then sprinkle that over the top. And it should just stick to it. Whatever doesn't stick later will shake off. So now it looks like a glass jar.
Yeah.
And then just kind of smooth that out over the top of it. Is it easy to do with your fingers now?
It's okay.
Okay.
Some of these little ones are hard to see, so they're getting just covered in glue. Whoops.
That's okay. And then we're going to take some of the leftover beads after you're done, and we'll embellish with those too.
In this part?
In the flowers.
Oh.
So we're going to do this and this.
How,
Yeah, you're doing good.
they're not all stuck to the glue.
It's okay. When we go to shake it off,
Oh, okay.
We'll have to wait for it to dry. It'll shake off and then it'll fall off.
Okay.
So it's okay if you have an extra layer on there. We just want to make sure that there's enough stuck to the glue.
Yeah.
Yeah. That we're just following the actual design of the jar.
Okay.
Make sense?
Yes. Now, what did you say about the little beads?
Do you want to finish the jar, or do you want to move on to beads?
Oh, what are we
first?
doing to the? What do you mean finish the jar?
You're gonna cover the whole jar in this.
Oh, I thought you said just in here.
No, the whole jar.
Oh. Oh.
So do the bottom part. Just don't get it on the flowers. I do one section at a time, you know.
Okay. Well, I already started this. Do you think these are little bits of glass or mirror?
Yeah, I think they're. I don't think they're just glass. I think they're mirror.
Oh.
Because they.
It kind of looks like that.
Yeah. Because they have like a reflective.
Yeah.
On it.
Yeah.
But I don't. It's vase filler of some kind. I got it off a marketplace.
Oh. Oh, was this in that box we got with all those glass beads?
Yeah. I mean, I'm not mad about it.
No, that was a good score anyway.
Yeah. So I was like, sure. I'll find something to do with it.
And you did.
Turned out perfect.
They are a little sharp.
Well, yeah. Don't smash them in your hand.
No. Don't do that.
But I think it gives it dimension and a little bit of sparkle.
That is the fun thing about... This is like mixed media.
Yeah.
I can tell my hair is...
You've been making Rice Krispies all day.
Look like it does.
I love mixed media. We don't do it very often, though.
No.
You know, I'd like to do more creepy doll heads, too, but...
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm going to be able to get Janelle to do that.
You do that on your own time. I'll just crochet.
Have you seen the crocheted baby, not hammocks, what do you call it? Bassinets.
Oh.
Yeah.
No. Like a little Moses basket kind of thing?
Like it hangs from the ceiling or like a hook.
What?
Yeah. It's really cute.
Interesting. I'll have to look that up. Have you guys seen that? Interesting.
Lots of cool stuff.
My phone. Oh, I'm getting a little low on battery.
Well then, chop chop, hurry up.
No. I'm gonna end up cutting
don't.
myself.
Don't hurry. Don't hurry. If we have to, we'll just, you know.
We're definitely gonna have to carry on. Okay, what is
Okay.
this what is our...
So next you're just going to take these little beads and you're going to put them into these little, the centers of the flowers. Just to add
Oh,
a
of
little,
those.
Yeah,
Okay.
little dimension into the blue ones.
So we didn't use a tool.
Tip, don't squeeze the glass. We do not want you cutting yourself. Trick is to make sure you put the Mod Podge on the back of your fabric fast enough that you can get it down before it dries. And a thick enough layer because...
That was a little tricky.
Yeah.
I need more practice with that.
Tool, well, you would have been using an X-Acto knife.
I'm using my fingers. That's my tool today.
That's your tool today.
Travel tool that stays with you all the time.
And your noggin.
I don't know if that's with me all the time, let's be honest. I know you guys are sick of hearing me talk about perimenopause, but guess what? I'm going to talk about it.
And I talk about it and talk
Kicking
about
my
it.
little booty. Big booty. I'm not going to lie. Jeez.
You getting an arm workout?
Yeah. Always. You're always trying to get me to do something that makes me use my muscles.
Well,
My non-existent muscles.
I mean, I always do try, but I don't always
Ow!
succeed. I can get you some more white beads if you need it.
Oh, for the flowers.
Yeah. Do you need a wipe?
I don't know.
Oh, you have one? But I did get a new dining room table for $80.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's fun.
This weekend. So that was fun.
Is it old? Is it new?
It's old.
Okay, that does not surprise me.
Yeah. So that's exciting. I'm pretty stoked about it.
Is it ready to go? Do you have to...
I'm probably going to repaint the top.
Oh, okay.
Just because I want to change the color of it mostly to match kind of more what I have in my aesthetic.
Sure.
But other than that, I mean, it's in perfect condition.
Can you guys see that sparkle?
It's very sparkly.
It's very sparkly. What about this section? Leave it. Leave it.
What do you think? I was going to decide like when we were doing it, but I can't really see from your end. If you think it looks good the way it is, I would
think
leave
it looks good. And
Okay.
so if we will change our minds.
Okay.
Oh, Janelle. We can fix it. So now you're saying, I don't know where the lid is for those.
I have the lid.
Oh.
So you can use your hot glue or you can use your Aleene's. It doesn't matter. But to put these little beads in the center of your little, just to give it some more dimension. I feel like some of the spots are a little bit flat. You've got some down below too that you could put some. And like this one here, that doesn't have anything in it. These guys don't. They don't really need any sparkle because there's plenty of sparkle going on. But I thought it would be nice to have.
That's fun.
Got some there. So you think it adds a little bit?
Yeah.
And it brings the pearls in, I think, too, from
The
mason jar.
handle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So.
Is that all that you laid out there? Oh, no. This one.
Another one. Here's another one if you want it. Put it there. We can add more. Like you can put
Do
more
that another one?
These. Yeah, you want me to grab more?
We'll do it later.
Okay. I don't know how long we've been on today.
I know. It's been an hour, a little over an hour. My phone is dying. Okay, so this is not quite done.
It's not quite done.
Because we're going to cut off the excess here.
Right.
And then we're going to touch up the paint. Because whatever.
Yeah.
And then we're going to maybe add a little more pearls. And then do we have to do anything to it?
Nope.
No sealing it or anything?
Nope. That's it. Then it's all done.
Okay.
What do you guys think for the mixed media?
Let us know how I did. I'll maybe listen. I'm not listening to any negativity these days, so if you don't like it, speak your mind, but...
I'll listen. Tell me. Because it's Janelle's work, but I'm the one that comes up with the idea. So if you hate it, let me know. I'll come up with a different idea.
If you hate it, be nice about how you hate it. Yay! Okay, so
I think it's cute.
one more step and then I'll be like done.
Yeah. I think it turned out really well.
Let's see if I can turn it for you guys.
Originally, I came up with using using aluminum foil like a tin.
Right.
And it didn't turn out the way I wanted it. So I
so
do like
pretty.
that.
Oops.
Do you have some balls rolling around?
Yeah. All right.
Yeah. Looks good.
Thanks for hanging out.
Thanks for coming.
Send us some stars. Tell your friends and family. Tell people that want to learn how to craft. There's this crazy woman who doesn't know anything about crafting that's learning how to do all the things.
Yeah. Definitely come back and visit.
Yeah. So we'll be here Friday at 6.
For hangout. So be prepared.
Yep.
Bring your drink. Bring a
Bring
snack.
a craft.
It could be
Could be an hour. Could be 2.
Could be.
We're gonna go until Janelle gets crabby.
Yeah.
Honestly,
We'll just
like most days.
hang out until we're done, and we'll be working on our vignette.
Right.
So
on Friday.
We
started it last week.
Started it last week. We actually made a tray for it because we always talk about doing
all the things that go in it.
Yeah. So we didn't make a tiered tray, but we made a flat tray. So anyway, we'll make a tiered tray next maybe.
Yay. Thanks for hanging out, guys. Love you. Bye.
Bye.